Okay, now today let's continue to solve how to find the area of what curve bounded by x-axis or what y-axis. Today we are going to work with the how to find the area bounded by y-axis when what y equals what a and y equals what just b. That's what's shown on the board. Here, in this case, such questions will be just x will be just equals to just x equals to just f and what y. Now let's try to solve this question. Find the area bounded by the curve with the equation, okay, as follows, and what x-axis as shown in the what diagram. Now, before solving, I need what graph of this function. So how to draw the graph of this function? Just so y. Let's take the common parenthesis of what y. Y minus what 2, and let's put to 0. In order to find the y intercept, let's put to x was 0. So then y should get 0, and y2 minus what, it will be again was 0. So y will just 2. So let's draw our graph. What here? You know this is what 0, and we let us say this is just what 2. So our graph is such a parabola which pass through the what. Okay, let me draw it properly. Let's follow us, okay, which pass through the, sorry, one moment. So this is what x interceptions. So we need to find the area of this area. So how to find this area? So let's take the area equals to, area will be just our what number, just what 0, y equals to what 0, and y equals to just 2, and our function, what's our function? Just y squared and 2y and what dx. Now let's integrate it. What should be the integration? It will just y cubed divided by what 3 and y squared divided by what 2 in the parenthesis, and it should be just 0 and what 2. So it was as similar as what previous questions. So let's substitute what 2, it will just with y, 2 cubed divided by what 3 minus 2 and what 2, we can do cancellation, there should be just 2 squared. Let's close the parenthesis and let's put the what minus, let's substitute what 0, y 0 cubed divided by what 3 minus 0 what squared. So area should be just it should be just 8 divided by what 3 minus just 4 in the parenthesis, and next parenthesis will be 0. Let's evaluate it. It should be minus what, minus 12, and minus 4 divided by what 3. You know that area always, it should be just in the absolute value, so area should be always positive. So as a result, we can indicate that a equals to just 3 divided by, sorry, it should be just 4 divided by what 3. So this is the answer. Now let's continue on the next page. There is another type of question. So there is just a graph. Given a just graph, we need to find the area, this area. We don't need to what the graph. Look here, guys, the intersections are what 0 and what on the y coordinate what 1. So there is we should find the what from y2 to y0 to what y1. But the question is given here was just y equals to x what cubed, okay. So how to make it reverse? I mean, we should find find the area with respect to what y-axis we need to find, okay. So if so, then we should take the cube root of both parts. I mean, we should write here cube root of what y equals to just x in order to find the what x. One moment. There should be just 3, okay. Cube root of y equals what x. So we have taken, now let's take the area let's integrate this function area equals to just integration of what from 0 to what 0 to there should be what just not 2, there should be just 1 moment there should be just 1, I mean. So we need area our function just cube root of what y, and we should take the integration with respect to what y. Now let's integrate it. Before integration we should write the what y power of what 1/3 and just dy, where 0 and what 0 and 1. So let's take the integration. So integration will be just y power of what 4 divided by what 3 and just 4 divided by what 3 plus, no, we don't need any plus, just our brackets, which is 1 to what 0. So again let's continue, then let's make it simple. So 3 divided by what 4 and y power of 4 divided by what 3. After doing simplification, so let's put the numbers. Area should be just what it should be. Let's 3 divided by what 4 multiplied by it should be just 1 power of 3 divided by what 4 in the brackets, and minus 3 divided by what 4 multiplied by 0 power of 4 divided by what 3. So as a result it seems that the answer will just 3 divided by what 4 in the parenthesis minus what just 0, or area should be just 3 divided by what 4. It should be the answer. Okay, you understand? So you should change this function to the what? You should change this place of to the y-axis. Let's continue with the next question. Find the area bounded by the curve. Again, what bounded by the curve on the what we should again find right the what with respect to the what y-axis, where x function is what given function what fx is what already you know, just the y plus what 3 and the y minus what 1. Let's multiply it. If you multiply it, you will get y squared, and just y squared just what positive what 2y and minus what 3. So before writing, I told that we need to what y intersections of the what this quadratic example. So how to find the y intersection? Y plus what 3 equals what 0, and y will be just minus what 3, and y minus 1 equals what 0, and y should be just positive 1. Now let's draw the graph of this function with respect to the now this is just y, and this is, you know, x coordinate. So minus what 3, let minus what 3 will be what here, minus what 3, and let 1 will be what here. So our function passes through the points as follows, and we need to find again this area. So how to find this again? The area, you know, we should use the definite integral. So area should be just, let's take the integration of these numbers with respect to what from, look again what here we should find the from minus what 3 to the what just 1. Again it should be just function y squared plus just 2y minus what 3 and closing parenthesis just dx, and area should be just what it should be. Let's take the what y integration of it will just y cubed divided by what 3 plus 2y squared divided by what 2 minus what just 3y, and our bracket as follows, just what numbers from minus what 2 minus what 3 to what 1. So let's substitute the numbers. Let's substitute numbers. First we should substitute just 1. It will be 1 cube divided by what 3 plus 2 and 2, it will be cancelled out, 1 squared minus what 3 multiplied by 1 close parenthesis and minus what 3 cube minus divided by what 3 plus minus what 3, it's what squared and minus 3 multiplied by minus what 3. Let's close the what parenthesis and let's calculate it. It will just 1/3 plus just plus 1 minus what 3 and minus the next number, it should be just minus what minus 27 minus what 27 divided by what 3, and it should be just 9 and minus what number again what it should be positive what 9. Let's continue with the next on the next page. So area should be just 1 over what 3 plus minus what 2 and minus, there should be minus what 9 plus 18 and let's continue to there is minus what 5 divided by what 3 and there should be just minus what 9. That's again what equals denominator, there should be there our answer minus what 5 divided by what 3 minus, it should be 27 divided by what 3 and answer will be, answer must be just minus 5, answer must be 32. 30 what 2 divided by what 3. So you know that area is always a positive, you should take the absolute value, or just 32 divided by what 3 will be our answer. Okay guys, it's enough for today, see you soon.